Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, EK?
He threw a real gem in his last game. Complete game shutout. He'll look to repeat that kind of performance here.
Emilio Bonifacio heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Emilio Bonifacio.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in with an even .300 average here in the month of April. Archer steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Griffey moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Strike called, 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Miguel Montero.
First delivery to him on the way. Miguel Montero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Mark Trumbo will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And that misses inside 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. This is line to left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Daniel Hudson, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Jacques Peterson gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after it.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Parra sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching the speedster, D. Gordon. He's a top talent when it comes to speed, and so far this year he leads the senior circuit in stolen bases. Look.
Here comes the first pitch. Troy Tulowitzki comes.
Strikeout on ball here.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And now with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about the great players in the game, Paul Goldschmidt is at the top of any list. Known for his offense, defensively he has made great strides. In fact, in 2015, he won the National League Gold Glove Award at first base. Helps his infield out tremendously, an asset over at first base. One of the players to watch in this ballgame.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Dodgers strand a couple. Brad Miller will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Archer looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded back up the middle. Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ventura is there for it. 2 down.
Batting 8.
Gerardo Parra will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Settling in now, Daniel Hudson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Up high, 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Emilio Bonifacio would be next. And it's full now, 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Emilio Bonifacio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Hanley Ramirez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom of the second. D-backs lead it 1-0. Victor Martinez will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First offering on its way. Tap foul at home plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Montero scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7, first baseman, David Holloway.
David Holloway will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, 3rd strikeout for him so far. This is a cut fastball. Very different movement from a 2-seamer, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Standing in now, Rolando Ventura, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs just yet, and a pair of RBIs. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 1 away now for Miguel Montero. Archer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Pulled softly out toward right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Mark Trumbo stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Mark Trumbo's had some good success in the big leagues. His best year probably coming in 2012 when he was named to the All-Star team.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Chris Archer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Chris Archer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Grounded to the goes to first. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
The batter,
Well, that's highway robbery
second
right
baseman,
there. Boy, if he doesn't knock this thing
Gordon.
down, I don't think there's any chance the second baseman was going to be there in the hole. And not only does he make a great play, but he also hits his pitcher right in stride, which is not always as easy as it looks.
Here's D. Gordon now as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are two gone now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Jacques Peterson will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Nope. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail this one 1-0. Brad Miller is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Arizona, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Archer's ready. First pitch on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman number 16.
Martin Prado in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Gerardo Parra waits on deck. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Into the box, Gerardo Parra. He reached on a single in his first try. On his way to pitch number 75. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and 1 hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Into the box now, Daniel Hudson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. Gordon is up with it, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. As Troy Tulowitzki digs in, you can still consider him one of the best all-around shortstops in the game.
Yeah, when you look at his range, his instincts, his incredible arm strength, that makes him a Gold Glover. But in his career, with a batting average with just a tick under 300, it's also his bat that's been just as reliable as his glove.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Tulo was also an amazing athlete at Fremont High School in California as well. He hit .517 as a senior playing baseball and then was league MVP playing basketball. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. In the air out toward right field. Parra over to his right. One down.
Now batting, center fielder, Trey Griffey.
Trey Griffey will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Bases are empty. One man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parra over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers, and you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
The 0-1 delivery. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Emilio Bonifacio heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. They've definitely got some wheels in this lineup. If you don't keep these guys close, they will run on you all game long.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Digging in, Miguel Montero. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. David Holloway comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That's
2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
3-1. And the count will be full. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolando Ventura is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1.
And they did have the bunt on right there, so now 0-1. You wonder if they're going to do it again.
The 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 17, Chris
Alex Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Ah, that thing's that one.
Trying to hold the lead. 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1 out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters.
Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. D. Gordon stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on... J.P. Howell will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, J.P. Howell.
Brad Miller will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Martin Prado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Daniel Hudson comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chopped foul right at home plate. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jacques Peterson will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. To first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
He's set. Here it comes. Yasiel Puig comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parra is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Trumbo has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Hanley Ramirez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little.
He's going to get anything better than that.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Peterson ranging back. Gone! It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. Doug Winger is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Paul Goldschmidt will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. High in the air out to center field. Griffey has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark.
Miguel Montero digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Peterson is over to his right and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much, and that becomes an easy flyer.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Swing and a liner, but foul. And there's ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
The throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Into the box, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Chopped at the plate. Martinez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Trey Griffey will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And he might have gone after ball 4 there. Instead, it's 3-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt is under it near the mound. 1 away. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are two gone now.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Parra on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Martin Prado, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Gerardo Parra is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's wide, 2-0. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Edgar Castillo will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. J.R. Keith will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he falls behind 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And, you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of deal. This looked like a straight double steal or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
from the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle. That will get through into center field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at-bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Griffey going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Oliver Perez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Rolando Ventura will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Rolando Ventura.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a bouncing ball, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
The batter, catcher,
Johnny Chadwick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88, Johnny Chadwick.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
And this has been a team struggling to get any offense going, so they needed this. In fact, this is just their first extra base hit of the night so far, so they need to make something come of it.
D. Gordon will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here it comes, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
In now, Jacques Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Paco Rodriguez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Miguel Montero gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
When that two-seam fastball of his is working, you're going to see a lot of these. Tough to get it onto the barrel of the bat when it's bearing in that hard and that sharply. That one's going to sting a little bit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Just missing here, 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Home run number 5 on the year as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Martin Prado now. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. To short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Diamondbacks 5, and the Dodgers nothing. Yasiel Puig will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Popped up. Miller is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Trey Griffey stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Victor Martinez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
And this is taken down around his ankles for ball 3. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hara has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Daniel Hudson. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 5-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Daniel Hudson. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Chris Archer. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, the D-backs combined to allow only 4 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The A's got 11 overall hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. The Colorado Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they dismantled the Giants 9-3. Irvin Santana grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, leading the Braves past the Brewers 3-2. The Mets took down the Fish in Miami 4-3. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. Joe Kelly earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 5-4. The Reds got together to allow 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rays took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The Orioles combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-1. The Tribe hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Tigers 9-6. The Royals grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. The Seattle Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-4. Jason Castro was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 7-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.